Across the country, 43 million Americans are living in poverty, the largest number in over 50 years. But there is also a growing movement of people uniting to end this system of exploitation and inequality.
Woke up this morning with my mind set.
All of these issues have one root, and if we can cut the tree off at the root, then it won't keep on springing up. And I think that's why it's important to work in coalitions, and the Poverty Initiative, by bringing a coalition of groups together, it's like you can handle what's going on in your city and I can handle my issue, but we all have the understanding that poverty is the root cause.
Our mission is to raise up generations of religious and community leaders who are committed to building a broad social movement to end poverty led by the poor.
Yeah, this is definitely not something new. We see in the 60s, Dr. King's last campaign was the Poor People's Campaign. Unfortunately, he was assassinated, and so he couldn't see it through. But you had in 1968 a movement of poor people of all races from all over America, and they converged on Washington, D.C. to build a resurrection city and live in community, and they were advocating for an economic bill of rights where the government would allocate a certain amount of money to issues that affect poor people. Unfortunately, the Poor People's Campaign didn't win the Economic Bill of Rights, but it's a great example of how poor people can come together and organize.
We believe a social movement is absolutely vital to dealing with poverty, because poverty is a social problem. It's created. It's not something that's been ordained by God. It's not something that has been preordained by nature, you know.
Ese es el punto, que la pobreza fue creada por este 1% de gente que tiene todo el dinero, y asimismo puede ser destruida por el otro 99% que no tenemos nada.
And if we can organize the poor people, then we can make a change. And it's through building a consciousness, through across a lot of barriers, racial barriers, sexual barriers,
It's not so much as I'm poor and I need to get out of this poverty and this is a way for me to do it. It's more like this is wrong and something has to be done about it. And that's why I'm a leader in the United Workers.